Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Auphanim. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about Algorand today. Now, I just want to start off with, what was Algorand's all-time highs? Now, if you remember, when we first started the channel, Algorand was one of our first protocol we were screaming from the top of the mountains about. When it was down at 49 cents and people didn't believe in it, 46 cents. Then it went to 52, 56 cents, and people still didn't believe. And we were screaming on this channel, hey, Algorand is going to have a parabolic run. For a banking coin, it has a very conservative circulating supply, in my humble opinion. So the price can move very easily when it comes to Algorand. Now, Algorand has been absolutely dominating. If you go to my apologies. If you go to Algorand Foundation, Twitter, they are constantly doing marketing as far as telling you what's going on, telling you about events they're hosting. They have been dominating everywhere. Let's just go over a few things of why there is an explosion. Mark my words. I don't know when. I just know it's coming. Just like before. Just like before, when I told everybody when it was a very low price. It was pretty low. That was a pretty good entry point in my humble opinion. There is an explosion imminent for Algorand. And it doesn't matter how long it takes. It's coming. It's inevitable. Inevitable. They've been dominating. Let's just take a look at a few reasons why. Let's just go over a few reasons. They've been dominating in Latin America. Silvio Micali, who is of MIT, is highly respected, had a meeting with the president of Uruguay, I believe, right? Yes, so they had a tweet out. It says, by Silvio Micali, it says, honored to meet the president of Uruguay. It's amazing to see so much excitement in Latin America. They've been dominating in Latin America. You can only imagine what they're going to be using, the myriad of ways they're going to be using Algorand in Uruguay. Silvio Micali also had a meeting with Scaramucci. My goodness, it just keeps going. Algorand can't lose because Silvio Micali is respected and he is a genius. His reputation precedes him. His reputation precedes Algorand. And everyone at the Algorand Foundation holds firm to that prestige. Like you see how Kelly Callahan is constantly working, constantly putting out tweets, constantly supporting Algorand projects. The best marketer in the game, in my humble opinion, right now, Algorand has. They all move with an air of honor, nobility. They work hard. Algorand is a winner. So Silvio Micali, as the creator of Algorand, was allowed to come to Zhejiang University in China to speak and educate the people. Look at the respect that he has. China is not very open to a lot of the cryptocurrencies out there in the world, but they allowed Silvio Micali to come in and educate people at Zhejiang University. 大家好, everyone, by the way. 大家好. Let's speak a little bit, just a little bit of Mandarin. It says, Silvio Micali is a professor and computer science professor at MIT, at least he was, fellow of the American National Academy of Sciences, fellow of the American National Academy of Engineering, and the Turing Award winner in 2012. He paid a visit to Zhejiang University from December 17th to the 20th. Domination continues. Let's not forget that they have their Algorand logo on the nose of a popular podium race car. So everyone is in their Algorand insignia is across this individual's racing suit, being seen by everyone across the world on all the news media every time that car wins. Great advertising. Great advertising. So then you also had the happening of El Salvador signing the cooperation agreement with Coinbanks, which is utilizing Algorand. Listen, I'm telling you now, there's going to be so many different countries in Central America and South America utilizing Algorand because they are so easy to work with. They're wise in how they explain how to utilize the technologies and set up infrastructure. They're well respected. People find it easy to work with individuals who are well respected and carry themselves well and have some prestige behind them, which means that they're already proven. Their work is already proven. The people can trust you. They trust your system. And it definitely helps that Silvio Micali's intelligence is what precedes him. This is what the people want. We want a genius building something for us. And so it makes it easy to digest when you want to institute and trust that particular infrastructure. It can't lose. Algorand's not going to lose. There is an explosion waiting to happen. Let's go to Algorand Foundation's Twitter and just look at some of the things that they have been putting out there lately. Is unbelievable. So you have their event that they're having at Ethereum Denver. It says, we're joining the party. Get ready for developer sessions, ecosystem spotlights, bounties, and good times at Ethereum Denver. Look how their interaction is with their community. That's another thing. They took the time to develop a supporting community. They have the staking. So many people are staking and making money from algo rewards. I'm loving them, by the way. Very, very good thing. So many people take part in how Algorand, the direction of Algorand, by the governing that they're allowed to participate in. Algorand is firing on all cylinders. You have been warned. There is an explosion coming for Algorand. That price, at some point, I don't know when, but you can anticipate it if you pay attention to the catalyst, do the research, follow what they're doing, and then you'll know when. I personally, I'm trying to buy Algorand anytime that I can. It doesn't matter how much you have. You can always have more. That's like, I don't understand people that's like, well, you must have a little bit if you keep on dollar cost averaging. I'm buying everything in sight when it comes to the banking coins. You could never have enough wealth. So what a lot of us are doing is the money that we already have is good enough for us, but we want to make sure our children are okay. So we have enough, most likely for our children, family members like that. We're trying to make sure generations are going to have money. So we're buying up as much as we can, understanding what's to come. That's my logic. I want to make sure 5 generations from now, my people are okay. My people are good. Never have to suffer. Never have to worry about working a regular job. They do what they please. Whatever job you choose to do, if you choose to work, it won't be a job. It'll be work that you chose to do, which is not a job. That's very different. Job has a negative connotation to it, in my humble opinion. But that's what everyone is doing. But let's continue on here. There's so much going on. Algorand full moon party. They have a party going on. The marketing genius that is at work here. I mean, I don't know if you guys understand what they're doing, how difficult this is, and the perfection of the setup. The people love Algorand. So they're making money from Algorand, which is going to endear Algorand to you, the systems and such. There's so many developers that have fallen in love with Algorand. Community members. There's people who host NFT galleries, traditional art galleries that are now getting into NFTs. They love Algorand. They love interacting with Kelly Callahan. I mean, there's so many roots Algorand is planting. The explosion is imminent. You have been warned. You've been warned. Just like the people back then were warned, right? They didn't listen. Some people did, right? And so they made their own choice, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. They made their own choice. They got in and you saw them flood into the comment section where Algorand was at its all-time high. You saw them flood into that comment section. Oh, Auphanim, man, I'm glad I heard that video. We made a lot of money. And they were saying it about Algorand. I was covering Batcoin also, had a parabolic run from those low prices where I was talking about it. And I'm telling you, I'm just looking at what's happening. Algorand is going to take off and dominate. And it's so crazy. A lot of people don't talk about Algorand. With all this happening. Okay, so you have another tweet. Great to see the progress of the team at Folks Finance are making Folks Finance testnet live now. Another happening. Planet Watch is on Algorand. A tweet from as every Wednesday, our CEO at Planet Watch, Watcher One, answers your questions. Blockchain built on Algorand. More happenings, domination, absolute domination, glitter finance. Every day there's more tweets. And that's another good thing that Algorand does. They support fully the people or the institutions that are building on Algorand, big and small. So they're bringing everyone together and showing, hey, we have your back no matter how big or small you are. They retweet them, they interact with them, they make blog posts about them, news posts. They're doing an amazing job. Glitter Finance, follow the one bridge across different platforms, powered by Algorand. There's so many things going on. I don't understand how people don't see that there's an explosion coming. Okay, so I just want to also reiterate. That Algorand is going to be major in the NFT space. They make it so easy to post NFTs. Their transaction fees are almost non-existent. They're going to dominate in the NFT space. So we have another tweet here from Dequincy. It says, here's what we're trying to do, build a place in Web3 world for artists to collaborate and create something bigger than they could separately. This is on Algorand. Look at how much stuff Algorand is doing. This is all separate from the fact that Algorand could land a few central bank digital currencies or be running a few national digital currencies. This is all separate from that. But okay, so let's keep in mind that Algorand went from, when we first started talking about it, mid 40 cents all the way up to $2.92. I think that's what it was, $2.92, something like that, all-time high. Whatever it was an exponential amount of return on investment. All the way up there. And that's just from retail. That's just from retail because of its circulating supply. So, listen. Muy linda, mi gente. Muy linda. Let me tell you something. That price is going to raise. When we're talking about Algorand, raise it. I'm anticipating it. I'm very excited. They're doing an amazing job. Another tweet from Algorand. I just want to read these because it shows the activity. Algorand is extremely motivated, fired up. They don't lose. They're playing to win. They want to be the best. And it mirrors the image of Silvio Micali because he likes to be the best. He is a genius. He is used to being number one. And that's someone you want at the head of your organization. So you see, Algorand is fixing itself where it's number one. It is the best. It is the most trusted. It is the most respected. And that goes a long way when we're talking about making money, when we're talking about closing deals, when we're talking about making partnerships. It brings the people to you. They're meeting with presidents. What other organization is doing those types of things? En masse, by the way. Algorand is going to dominate. Algorand is going to explode. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. So I just wanted to bring that to everyone because I'm looking at all of these happenings and I'm just sitting back sometimes and saying to myself, my goodness, is everyone seeing what they're doing? How much they're dominating? There is no one else except maybe Ripple, who at this time is almost equaling what Algorand is doing. And they're even behind significantly, or even coming close. I mean, not equally, but coming close is what I mean to what Algorand is doing. And they're even behind significantly. Algorand is poised for domination. You hear many millionaires talking about how Algorand is going to explode in price and how Algorand is going to dominate when it comes to cryptocurrencies, when it comes to crypto banking rails. Not to mention how secure they are and how superior their technology is. So, now that you have that information, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, by the way. Don't buy or sell anything because I said it. I'm just a researcher and I just bring you what I find. That is all. Now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. I'm literally, after this video, about to go get some more Algorand. So until next time, let's get to the money.